Bassem Tabe goes, I totally agree. And Bassem is the one who gave the commentary before, so let's see his response. Totally agree on the binational country. That was always the good solution. The problem with Palestinian politicians is they definitely represent themselves, what power the population has. Yeah, so this is also a good point, right? The Palestinian people don't have as much power as the Israeli people, because Israelis can vote and change their government. Palestinians haven't been able to vote in over a decade. Not in Gaza, not in the West Bank. So the Palestinian people have less power than the Israeli people, and the Palestinian government has less power than the Israeli government. That's true. But Palestinians can still rally and rise up for change. Right? So just how Israelis can vote better, Gazans can, after this all is said and done with this wave of violence, Hamas will be more popular in Gaza, right? So that's also a choice of Palestinians to support the government that ultimately will contribute to the death of their people. Every civilian that is going to be killed in Gaza in the next few weeks didn't have to die. They are being killed by Israeli bombs, but as a response to Hamas aggression. So Hamas is, to a large extent, responsible for the death of their own people. Yet their own people will continue to support them, and their support will increase, right? So all this shows is that people in conflict seem to make poor decisions. They generally rally against their government. They become more extreme and support extreme policies. It seems to be true about the human psyche across the board. So we could really blame the people, but it seems to be just quite consistent with human nature. I mean, let's even take like an example. 70% of Americans supported the invasion of Iraq. Based on what? Based on the fact that they might have weapons of mass destruction that didn't even pose a threat to the United States. That just goes to show how just by pumping out certain narratives on the news, you could scare population into supporting a horrible policy. So, and compared to Israel and Palestine, where there's actually a real threat and people are actually dying, it's not hard to see why the people on both sides support bad leaders and bad policies.